Wanting to know more about living in Wake Forest, North Carolina? I'm Allison Warnerowski, local broker and founder of the Relocating to Raleigh brand, and I'm going to give you everything you need to know about Wake Forest, North Carolina in under 5 minutes. But first, please like and subscribe so you don't miss our videos, and join our Relocating to Raleigh Facebook and Instagram groups for more information. Wake Forest is an up-and-coming suburb of Raleigh, and it has exploded in popularity over the last 10 to 15 years. It is some of the best neighborhoods in the greater Raleigh area. Wake Forest is in Wake County, and it's located about 30 minutes north of downtown Raleigh, but just minutes north of the amenities in North Raleigh. So you feel fairly connected as the area is fully developed between Wake Forest and Raleigh. The main roadways used for traveling are US 1 running south into Raleigh, Highway 98 running west towards Durham, and then I-540 to connect you to the other suburbs in the area. Traffic can be a challenge on some of the highways during rush hour. However, the one benefit of living in Wake Forest, there are multiple back roads that can be utilized to cut down on your commute. The population of Wake Forest is estimated to be just over 51,000, which makes it the third largest suburb of Raleigh, and its average annual household income is around $110,000. It has a beautiful historic downtown area with a historic district of homes nearby, and the town lives up to its name as many times it feels like you're living in the middle of a forest with all of the trees. Wake Forest doesn't have any major businesses within town limits, as most people who live here commute into Raleigh, Durham, and the Research Triangle Park. And while it could use more major shopping centers, it has some great commercial spaces that provide everything you need within minutes and is continually expanding. Wake Forest is part of the Wake County public school system and has some excellent public schools in the area, but make sure you do your own research on the schools. There are also a ton of charter and private schools that are close by as well. For those who love sports, the town relies on Wake Forest High School sports for local entertainment, as the football team regularly competes for state championships. It's about 35 minutes to see the Carolina Hurricanes play, and 30 minutes to see the AAA baseball's Durham Bulls. Food-wise, Wake Forest has some very popular restaurants like Over the Falls, Shuckers, Farm Table, and more, as well as plenty of chain restaurants that are familiar to all. And while most of the Raleigh suburbs don't have a lively nightlife, Wake Forest does have some great breweries in the White Street Brewing and the North Brewing Company. Also, its Friday Night on White music series in the summertime draws a great crowd. Weather-wise, Wake Forest experiences all 4 seasons with mild winters with average highs in the 50s, summers in the 80s to the 90s with high humidity, and beautiful spring and fall weather. Since it's one of Raleigh's most northern suburbs, many times Wake Forest will see a little more snow than other portions of the Raleigh area. Wake Forest has a great park system as well, with Joyner Park headlining its best outdoor spaces. There are acres of open space with beautiful oak trees, miles of paved trails, and a unique playground and recreation center. You're also close to the Forest Ridge Park, a newly built park that has a fun playground, walking trails next to Falls Lake, and mountain bike trails, as well as it's minutes away from one of the best greenways in the area in the Neuse River Trail. For those who love boating, Falls Lake is one of the largest lakes in the area, and the Wake Forest Reservoir is great for kayaking. Wake Forest would be described as suburban living, and it has some of the best selections of neighborhoods in the Raleigh area when considering luxury options, larger lots, as well as master plan communities. If you want a new construction home with around an acre of property, Wake Forest has plenty of neighborhoods that have recently completed or are under construction that fit this description. Home prices in these types of neighborhoods can start as low as $700,000, but average more closely to $1 to $2 million with 3,500 to over 5,000 square feet. And the homes come with the latest design trends. Wake Forest also has some more master plan communities in Traditions, Holding Village, and Heritage. Traditions and Holding Village are newer construction communities with great amenities. Home prices are usually around $400,000 to $800,000 with 2,500 to 4,000 square feet and around a 1/4 acre or less lot sizes. Heritage is one of Wake Forest's most popular neighborhoods, which is massive, and it has been built out over the past 20 years, and it surrounds its own golf course. Home prices are around $400,000 to $1 million, with between 2,000 to 4,000 square feet and roughly a 1/4 acre lots. And located on the west side of Wake Forest is Hazen Tree, a luxury living golf course community with incredible amenities and large homes typically over $1 million. Another benefit of Wake Forest is its cost of living is quite a bit lower than many of the other popular Raleigh suburbs, mostly due to its home prices. While home prices everywhere are on the rise, Wake Forest remains fairly affordable with an average price per square foot around $210, which is lower than Cary, Apex, and Holly Springs. The tax rate is one of the higher in the area though, at $1.11 per $100 of property value. And do be aware that North Carolina has a 4.99% income tax. But all other goods and services are very affordable. And overall, your money goes further in Wake Forest than some other popular areas of Raleigh. There you have it, Wake Forest explained in under 5 minutes. For a more detailed breakdown, visit our Living In series videos on Wake Forest. I'm Allison Warnerowski with Relocating to Raleigh, and thank you for watching. We'll see you in our next video.